Hello all. I'll wait till a few people come in here. I'm not expecting many people to show up tonight. It's purely I'll expect maybe next week. I don't know. There might be some more. I'll just wait till there's some people in here. Hello, hello. Again, yeah, I'll wait till if there's a few more people in before I start. Now the setup, it's a bit unconventional, as you might see on your screen. I don't, because the thing is, the rule with this will come out on Blue Web Network next week. So I don't know how this camera angle is going to work. I'm thinking I might just have to stand. Hello. I'm thinking I might just have to shift this. Okay. Time for an inception shift. There we go. Right. So how am I actually going to do this? So I'll put it here, and then I'll see if standing makes it any better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. Yeah. Oh, the legend is back. Right from the previous live streaming days. Cool. Right. But I'll tell you what, I might as well get the show on the road then. So you'll be wondering why I'm here doing this in particular. This is the reason why. So this is the start of the brand new division for BWN. So it's is it better sitting down? Right, yeah, probably. Yeah. Is it better horizontal, Any? Is it better horizontal? I'll shift it. Right, okay. There we go. Right, I can still roughly see what people are doing on the screen come along here. So yeah, so um this is the new division for BWN. Oh, sitting down portrait, is it? Right, okay. So I'm trying to. That's the thing, though. What you got to understand is I'm trying. I don't want a vertical aspect ratio when this comes out on the channel, so I'm gonna have to try and like crop me head, and then the text. It's going to be all over the place, which is why I'm trying to do it so that I'll end up with a horizontal aspect ratio when it comes out. I'll make it work. It's fine. Anyway, so um, this is the new division, Happy Talk, as you'll have seen. And underneath, which is a kind of a last minute decision on my part, you'll have seen that there's a fundraiser there, of which, of course, because it's a last minute decision on my part, it means no significance. I just thought I'd put it there, which might give you an indication as to why I'm doing this. So, as a couple of you might know, I have a history with live streaming. Of, a very long, deep-rooted one, which I stopped for a very good reason. Now that was a show under a different name that didn't have the same value, and it was made for a very different purpose, and it was a very different kind of system. This is completely different. This is purely a mental health based show. This will be a community hour or maybe less every single Monday, hopefully anyway, unless I'm away or something and it has to be done at a different time, where the channel community and hopefully grow the channel community from there can talk amongst ourselves about maybe issues that's going on in the world, just general discussion, whatever it is people want to talk about, and I can basically offer a social opinion. Not there'll be no personal matters or political opinion. You'll find none of that here, even though I don't really have any. I don't really have a political agenda, but you'd find none of that here. It would purely be based on the grounds of sort of like just trying to boost morale in a sense. Now, my reasoning for doing this is because I am now at the college that I'm at. I'm currently the student president. I think as of today, yeah, it's my first day on the job, and as of now, I can take into effect what I want to achieve in terms of the college and try and make things better. Um, so I asked earlier on before I came into power, you could call it, and I asked, is there anything I can do that's mental health based? Like I had the idea to do something called the welfare round, which is essentially get on a lunchtime maybe a group of students round in the lecture theatre and just a communal space, regardless of adults, where kids can just talk to each other and we could just get our feelings out. Now, obviously, for a good enough reason, that was not very accessible. It wasn't. it wasn't very viable to do. And I was told by SLT, which is senior leadership team, as you can figure out the rest from there, I was told it wasn't a good idea. So then I thought, I still want to try and do this, but I need to find a different way to get the messages and stuff across. And then I thought, I said and swore that FNL, and I'll never say the term again, by the way. I'm going to say it once. FNL, drink it in. You'll never see anything like this ever again. Yeah, right. I've never seen it again, okay? I said it would never come back, mainly because it's a clubbyverse thing. And again, I won't say that again. Well, to my knowledge, for a long time. You just won't have an idea what those terms would be, but anyone who's at my secondary school would know what those are. Now, that I said would never come back because it stood for different values and it was like a clubbyverse property that I wasn't going to bring that back. And plus, the name was too tarnished to bring back. So I thought, right, okay, it's going to have to be a new division on BWN where I do this exact same thing, but I start the show on the grounds of different morals, and it's a completely different setup on this new channel. So yeah, that is pretty much it, explaining it, and this is it. So without further ado, this is the first recording. Welcome to Happy Talk. Right, so we're here now. There's 4 of yous in the live count. Again, I wasn't expecting many people tonight at all. But if any of you have anything to say, this is nowhere near as strict as that previous setup for live streaming was. It's purely if you have anything to say, we can just have a nice morale chat, and it means nothing because not even these direct live streams will be put on the channel on YouTube, but it'll be edited down if there's just messy bits where there's no talking. But I will be here for maximum until 8 o'clock, and we can talk about whatever we want. So that's completely open. The chat section is entirely open. I'm not too sure about like requests at this point of people coming on and stuff, but I'm happy for the bottom section to be as lively as physically possible. But obviously, again, just be respectful, please. But you should know that obviously the chat bar and anything that is in this chat will end up on the channel. So that's one thing I will warn at the start of every show, that this entire thing is recorded and it will be released exactly a week later on the channel. So you'll see a trailer tomorrow. It's the 20th of February now for those watching on YouTube. It's the 20th of February now, and you'll for you guys watching now live, you'll see a trailer for this series tomorrow. So essentially, this episode I'm recording now will come out 7 days from now on the channel as the pilot. So you can kind of guess where I'm going with this now. Every episode will be recorded a week in advance, and on the same day, on the same night, you will see the episode that was recorded the previous week. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's pretty much the system. So yeah, that's all the explaining out the way, and now that everyone knows the rules, I'm here to happy talk. I made the choice to do the show, so it's yeah, I'm here for anything. I'm not expecting many views. I don't want them. Yeah, I'm here now, and that's the purpose of the show. So essentially, any questions, maybe channel related or just anything in general that anyone has, I'm open here. So I mean, there's three of it. There's 3 years. I don't know which 3 years are here, but yeah, I don't know. Like I'm trying to create the same community sense that FNL had. If you want to go and tell your friends about it and you try and we'll boost that view count, I don't know, but it's up to you. What we do is anyone got anything they want to say? I'll wait because I know it takes a while to type. Anything? Ah, huh. um, I'll be honest. I was hoping to avoid that tonight. Because even me, oh, Maester, just don't forget I'm the king. Yeah, yeah. Even I'm shaking in my boots over this one. Um, yeah, that's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. I've never really been a positive person, so right now my head's spinning on the prospect of World War Three, and I'd just rather not think about it, to be honest. If anything, I think the timing of this show came particularly very, very well. It the timing was pretty great because this is what's needed now. This kind of discussion because this isn't great. So who's actually here? So right, I know the person sent that comment and I know they're here. So who are the other two still? I don't know. I'll just update some of these waves because I should have already been waving when people showed up. Right, cool. Is anyone? All right, okay, okay. So, oh, by the way, yeah, if people send a comment in, what I'll do is I'll address them by name, especially if I know who they are, or I'll read their username. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll keep everything respectful, but if someone actually sends a comment in, I'll address them by name. So, yeah, Fran. So, it, um, so you know what? It's all right. It's not too bad. The new college, it's not. I'm finding. There are downsides. I gotta say there are downsides. It's not there's downsides to it. It's not always so perfect. Oh yeah, I've just been handed this. Oh, you know what? I would have forgotten that if you had handed me that. Thank you. Right, this here. I've just come back from Lanzarote, as you'll see on the channel. And by the way, guys, I won't ignore any messages you're putting through. I'll get to it because obviously there's not many of us. We've got plenty of time. I've just come back from Lanzarote, and this was a guy with a little ice cream. You could take the top off, and there was a little ice cream in it. And I thought it was dead adorable, so I wanted to get a hold on it. I managed to get him, and apparently he's called Vaki. He's one of like a little foreign collection set. So I thought I'd bring him back and be the honorary mascot for the show. So we're not going to call him Vaki because let's be real, that's a shit name. So what I'm thinking we'll call him is Mumu. So we'll call him Mumu, and he'd be our honorary mascot for Happy Talk. Um, I've got a load of technological crap back there, so what I'll do, I'll pop I'll pop Mumu. Uh, I swear to God, it's like playing some old computer game trying to do this while looking in the camera. Is it? Uh, oh, bugger it. I'll try and balance on my head for as long as I can. Right, okay. So basically, um, will that be better? Yes, I think it will. Right, okay. So basically, back to what you were saying, Fran. It's all right. I've I just read the comment. So it's all right. The new college. It, it, yeah. I'm not doing so good with mates, like with friends and stuff. I'm not finding many of them, but yeah, we move. It's not the end of the world. I mean, as long as the channel's going to steadily progress up, I'm not bothered. Right. So Will. So yeah, you're right. This was a very good time to start mental health talks. Will, very good time. And should I give him a hat? Nah, nah, I don't think so. What do you think of the college Insta? Yeah, I think I know what that person's talking about. Basically, our college has an Instagram account called Intellectuals at NSFC underscore anyway. And basically, what it does is it just takes the living piss out of our college in these Instagram posts. And I'm not joking, right? I'm not joking. And this person who sent this message in were looking at them earlier, when the night when I first found them, and I was absolutely dying. I was literally on the floor, creasing over this Instagram account. Like they've got the burgers from the canteen, and I was gonna say, so you take the bun off the top, you take the top of the bun off, and you see the cheese and it's sweaty, and the same because again it's a 12 channel, so I've got to mind my language, but it's like, why is there effing condensation on this cheese? And it's just sweaty, bubbly cheese. It's absolutely, honestly, I I'm really bad at explaining these things. I could never justify how funny it is. I couldn't. It's impossible. I could not justify how funny this thing is. I couldn't. I honestly couldn't. It's too funny. Oh God. Right. Oh well. That was funny. Anyone got any more topics then I can move on to? How you doing, Moo Moo? I'll tell you what, it might actually be a good idea if any of you know anybody who might be interested in coming on. Why not leave for a second and try and yeah, they also said that Newcastle College looks like a supervillain there. But moving on. Um, basically, why not go and see if there's anyone who'd be interested in this, and then come back and we can try and get a live discussion. Because obviously, the more people that are on here, the more we can talk about stuff and just have an all-round good time. So yeah, and we all want that, don't we? So cool. So who's still here currently? Just gonna ask. Not gonna lie, it actually does. Oh dear me. I think the problem with this is that I've done it on the wrong account. I think I need to do it on um well no, I don't want to do it on my personal because that doesn't make a BWN then. Yeah, it actually does. The thing is, right, SLT, as I've explained what they are, they've been on to that account to try and tell them off. I'm not kidding. It's what keeps the student body alive. Like it is hilarious. I mean, true, it's taken the mick out of their establishment. But I mean, there's literally like the statue outside of Central, like with that monk or whatever he is. I think he's a saint or something. He's literally got his arms, and someone's put like a bean can, a Heinz beans can, in the thing, and on like a Monday morning or something, and they put the caption "No beans, no party." Oh, yeah, that one. Basically, there's another person who's put like an entire panini down the bog. No, I say no more. I say no more. But yeah, the point is, they're an absolute national treasure. If you ever see it, whoever you are, because obviously your identity's hidden. If you ever see it, honestly, Thank you. Because honestly, like this show, hopefully one day you make our lives a whole lot easier. Honestly, it's fantastic. Oh, cool. Right. So who's here then? Who's the other person? Who's here? Oh, Adam lad, here we go. Here's the boys. Here they come. How you doing, Adam lad? Yeah, back to Oh wait, oh shit! I shouldn't. I shouldn't have called people out by name. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, mate. I'm back doing live streaming. That's all you should know, really. You're welcome to stay if you want. Um, but yeah. This is it. Um, Cool, mate. Cool. Tell you what, if I'm sure all the boys and all the lads would like this show. So like, if you want to, if you fancy telling them, like if you want to stay, that's great. But if you fancy telling them for next time, I'm sure they'd like it. Um, oh right, okay, I can talk about that. So basically, um, the with all the movies this year, as of today, I've seen every single film so far this year by about um I'd say around about like the whole the I think there was 10 in January and 12 this month. So and that excludes like foreign animation movies and stuff like that. But essentially, I can if one comes to my mind, I can say what I thought of it. But I don't want to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Godfather came out. I haven't seen it before, so I really want to get around to it, but I haven't been able to. But because it's not a new movie, I'm not obliged to go. Because let's just say I've got like a reviews thing in the works, but because it's not a new movie, I don't have to bother with it. But essentially, um, I'll just think about say that and think of one. So Scream, I absolutely loved Scream. I thought Scream was absolutely class. I was going in with incredibly low expectations, and I came out absolutely exhilarated. Like genuinely, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. It was just so meta and so brilliant. And if I can think of any more, so I saw Jackass. Jackass was hilarious. I'd never heard of Jackass before, so me going to see that, I was laughing my nuts off for 2 hours. It was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like it, and people say, "Oh, the home cinema, or Disney Plus." Honestly, it's fine. Uh, yeah. I don't think you can now. I think it's out with cinemas, will, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. Like I've seen pretty much everything, so let's I've got to try and think. So let us see if I can name by name every single film I've seen. So January lot. Okay, so let me think of this. So I think I think I did a top 10. I think I put out my story. So the top 10 for January that I had was Licorice Pizza in 10, The 355 in 9, um, something else in 8. I don't know what. Um, I just say, forget this. I'll just say whatever comes to my mind. Right, Scream, Licorice Pizza, 355. I saw Uncharted. I thought that was okay. Moonfall, Jackass Forever, The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, sorry. Parallel Mothers, Jockey, um, uh, Belfast, Nightmare Alley, um, Cyrano, The Duke, Studio 666. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. What else have I seen? I've seen. I'm losing my train of thought. Eyes of Tammy Faye. That was brilliant. I've seen that as well. Um, June will have a part two. June will have a part two, Millie. Um, so that's been announced anyway. I'm trying to think. What else have I seen this month? Yes, Sing 2. I saw Sing 2. Um, yeah, I like Matthew McConaughey. I think after The Gentleman, I'll watch anything that he's in. Yeah, speaking of which, Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, if I'm saying that right, that's in the upcoming month, and I can't wait for that. Or when you're watching this on YouTube, that'll be we're already in March, but yeah, that'll be on the 18th of March. I think the release date for that is because I'm a Cineworld lad, so I go and see all the stuff at Cineworld. Um, what was I going to say? Trying to think. Um, um, it's got good moments, as in genuinely, I will say it's a kids movie, and you know that going in, obviously. But when I say it's a kids movie, a lot of it is a kids movie, as in like a half phoned in, half-assed effort. There are moments that are genuinely quite impactful, and are like, all right, okay, that was good. As it is I'd say it's worth a watch, like a family movie, 100%. If you want to go with your parents and have a nice time and everyone can appreciate it, that's what family movies are for, so that everyone can appreciate it in the family. I 100% recommend that you go. Um, Otherwise, alone at this, if you haven't already been, I just wouldn't. If you're going to go alone, I don't think it's worth it. If there's any other questions about any other movies that I've seen that you want to ask, then fire away because I'm all open for them. Like I imagine, yeah, Will and Millie are the two people still here. So if you right, so tell you what, here's what I'll do. I'll get my trusty Mac out. Ah, I was hoping for the on noise. I was gonna do a rendition of the on noise. Right, I'll get this keyboard on. Um, right, cool. So, um, da da da. Can I get this on? Is it gonna work at all? Oh, I've turned it off. That's why. I'm gonna get the audience list up, and I will give you some recommendations based on what I've seen because I should have seen every single movie for January and February now because I saw the last one of February today. So yeah, that should be all of them. So I'll get this up. This is really annoying me. Come on, work, please. Oh, that's I was using the wrong mouse. Right. Okay. So let me get this up. So Safari, Odeon. There we go. Right. I've got this up. So sorry, bear with us, guys. Again, I'm gonna try and make it a better experience for those on YouTube. I'm gonna try because again, I haven't edited one of these episodes before. I don't know how much of a pain in the arse it's gonna be. So I'll have a look. Right. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna go right the way along and then go back. Okay. I want to see all the films though. I don't just want to see your top films because I'm not a snob. Please. Come on. Where are you? Ah, this is annoying. Sorry, guys. All films, great. Okay. See, I haven't been on this website before. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Let me go up here. Tell you what, I'll go through all of them that have come out that I'm aware of, so that if you want to get them on demand, like and stuff like that, when they come out, I can also recommend. Okay, so here we go. West Side Story, very very strong. Um, I have never seen it before and didn't know the ending, so it was a big shock to me. And if you haven't seen it before, I recommend it a lot. The Kingsman, fantastic. I was very, very pleased with the Kingsman. I definitely go see that. Ah, yeah, Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is going to be great. Like, cause I think it was good enough when Carrie is full on Eggman and Tails were in the picture. Now it's just Knuckles involved. It's going to be a full on Sonic movie, and I can't wait. There's even looks like a level where he was running through a temple or something. It looks great. The Eyes of Tammy Faye, as I've said, one of the best films of this month. It was absolutely fantastic. You wouldn't expect it to be so good, but I'm telling you, it's amazing. Um, Let us look through. Nightmare Alley is probably, yeah, the best. I think I decided it was the best film of last month, the first month of the year. Nightmare Alley is absolutely astounding. Like, I've got to say, it has a slow start, but it's one of the movies where you don't realize the power of it until the end, and you understand, like, a circular structure, and you understand. Come the end, you're absolutely baffled. It's amazing. Nightmare Alley, I very much recommend it. Moonfall, I think it's good. It's good. It's all right. Some people have had a massive problem with it. I don't think it's so bad, to be honest with you. Let me look through. Licorice Pizza. Throw that in the dumpster outside of a chippy. Yeah, and I've got nothing else to say about that. No, it wasn't a horror. It was more of a psychological thriller thing, and it was about sort of a guy that was pretending to read minds, and he can't actually read minds, and it's kind of the consequences of pretending something like that. Like that's what it's about. Um, House of Gucci, yeah. I'll be honest, right? I was a guilty pleasure. I love going to see movies for the acting. I love to go and see acting movies. But yeah, I've that was great. I enjoyed that. And yeah, people were bugging me to go and see it, but I finally saw Encanto, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought Encanto was great. I thought Encanto was very, very good. Yeah, it's a lot like Geostorm. Yeah, it's I haven't seen the movie, but I can completely understand what you mean. Um, right, let me go through. I'm coming towards the top now. Yeah, Scream, as I've said, is brilliant. Parallel Mothers was fantastic, but it's in Spanish and subtitles, so I don't think you're going to want to see it. I think it's Spanish anyway, but subtitles were included. Jackass Forever was great. Marry Me was dead cute. Marry Me was actually really good. It wasn't just your standard shitty rom-com. It was actually really good. Marry Me's an all right time. Like, it was a very good Valentine's Day movie. It's definitely the best contender for that this year, at least, like 100%. If you're in a couple, I'd definitely recommend you go see it while you still can. Um, Jackass Forever again, I've said is brilliant. Studio 666, I just saw that today, and that was absolute dog shite. Don't touch that with rubber gloves. Leave it be. That was absolutely appalling. No, leave it. Don't even try. Uncharted, I've said, yeah, that was all right. And right, so I'm getting and Sing 2, we've discussed that before. Cyrano, it seems badly written, but like in a classical way. It's like, I think it's set in the Renaissance time, I don't know, but it's like it's that kind of movie where they talk quite pompous like that, and the writing then seems a bit bad and cringy, but the story itself and how it's played out and the way it's directed is fantastic. So again, it's really, really strong. Um, Death on the Nile was a really fun time. Like, it was a very, it had a lot of quality to it. It was a solid piece of filmmaking, but it wasn't. I literally went to. Yeah, again, that's the thing. It's just animes aren't my cup of tea. They're not. Um, but that's the only thing that I don't really feel obliged to watch. I'll probably get into it at some point though, knowing me. But but yeah, Death on the Nile is very solid. I've got three more to talk about. Yeah, right. Okay, so the Belfast was absolutely fantastic, and the fact how Death on the Nile and Belfast, both directed by Kenneth Branagh, were so close was astounding. Like, even though COVID was a thing and everything was delayed, it's amazing what that film managed to achieve. The composition in it is fantastic, and Belfast is probably the biggest surprise. I was not expecting it to be as big as it was and as good as it was at all. Like, really, genuinely. I'd especially if you have anyone of Irish heritage, I'd go see it. It's Northern Irish, sorry, 100%. I'd go watch it. The Duke, I saw that yesterday. That was fantastic. The Duke, that'll probably, if they play their cards right with marketing, that could be a new British classic. And then finally, no, I correct myself. The biggest surprise out of all of the movies so far this year is Dog. I swear to God, I was going into this film expecting it to be shite, and Dog, it's actually a work of art. Like, Dog is absolutely brilliant. It's I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but Dog is just it's not just some buddy cop comedy with Channing Tatum and a dog. Like, it is really, really good. It for animal movies, it's top tier. It's really, really strong. Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, but you'll see obviously my in-depth thoughts about all this probably on Mr. Reviews. I don't know, probably later down the line. And yeah, obviously Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm not going to say a single word about that because I think anyone who knows me at all knows what I thought about that one. Yeah, I went on Audion and I've checked, so that's pretty much it. Yeah. So you know what, guys? I'll leave it in your hands. Do you is there anything else you want to talk about? Just lively, happy discussion, or do you want to wrap it up for today? Because obviously there hasn't been many years tonight. Do you want to wrap it up for today, or do you want to? Oh yeah, how's Gucci? Al Pacino steals that movie. He absolutely steals it. Like I love going to watch a good acting fest, and that's one of them. 100%. The acting is really good. Even though Jared Leto, they take the make out of Jared Leto, he's unrecognizable. Like it's really funny. But Al Pacino steals that movie. Al Pacino's fantastic. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, is there anything else? Because we've got 10 minutes max left on it. Is there anything? Any Anybody else wants to say, or do you think? Oh well, I wish I was into video games. Oh no, I am. I am into video games, but I wish I had the time to play them. I don't. Blue Web Network's taking up all my time right now, every ounce of it. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some time to relax and play a game at some point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tell you what, we'll why don't, because there's 2 years. Is there 2 years left still? Yeah, there's 2 years. So why don't we have you put one thing to talk about left in from both of you, and I'll touch on them and then we'll wrap it up. So if you've got anything else you want to ask, I'll take one from each of you and I'll and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah. Now you'll start to see the uploads becoming thick and fast with the start of next month because this is now every week, and you're going to start to see it pile up. Like, because with this every week, then on top of Mister at the Movies, you're going to start to see it that there's genuinely there's not many days now that won't have an upload. Like genuinely, you'll really start to see things stack up now. So yeah, anything else, guys? Anything at all? TV shows. Yeah, even more than video games. Like I don't have time and don't have much interest in watching telly anymore, except for Marvel content and Star Wars content. As in, I watch Book of Boba Fett on the weekly, and I can't wait for Moon Knight. But yeah, um, not at the minute. Oh, right, okay. I'll leave that one with you. I'll leave that one with you. I was gonna say no, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, that seems like a pretty good place to leave it. Should we leave it there, guys? Do you feel like leaving it there? The Matthew May Show pilot on Blue Web Network. Go watch it now. In the beginning, there was a mukbang. Watch it. To be honest, it's actually not a bad watch. It's not. I was expecting it to be absolute shit, but it's good. But yeah, so that's yeah, and Millie, I will not confirm or deny nothing. I will not confirm anything. Uh, yeah, what do you think, Moo? Do you think it's time we wrap it up? What product placement? What you on about product placement? What product placement? Well, is he dead? I think he's died. Someone call an ambulance. Oh, right. Okay, I'll plug my own show. Right, fair, fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a watch, yeah. The mukbanger did way better than I was expecting anyway. So yeah, cool. Yeah, I think we wrap it up. Yeah, Mumu says we should wrap it up. Cool. Cool. Right, well, that is it, guys, especially if you're watching on YouTube. That is it, guys, for the first episode. I don't know if I'm going to call this seasons or whatever, but this is the first episode, the pilot of Happy Talk with Matthew May. Thanks for watching if you have, especially on YouTube, and I will see you all next week. Roughly the same time for those watching live, it'll be roughly the same time next week. And yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye.